Being a parent on a filming set is not so easy, as you have to work through your busy schedule and still cater to the needs of your child. How did Vanessa Morgan cope with being pregnant while working? Did it get any better after welcoming her baby? How do co-star KJ Apa and Vanessa Morgan bond over being parents on set? How does KJ Apa feel about being a father? Keep watching to discover answers to these questions. So, how did Vanessa Morgan cope with being pregnant while working? When Vanessa Morgan, the actress who plays Toni Topaz, announced her pregnancy in 2020, Riverdale fans were excited about the news. Some wondered if the pregnancy will be incorporated into her character on the show, and to fans' excitement, it really was. But what were Vanessa's thoughts on being pregnant while still active? Well, the actress was going through a tough time with her husband at that point, so it mustn't have been easy for her. Michael Kopech and Vanessa got married in 2020, but sadly their marriage came to an abrupt end just 6 months after it had started. However, Vanessa didn't let this weigh her down, as she proudly talked about her pregnancy as one of the best things to happen to her. She didn't leave out the tough parts of being pregnant either, as she used to talk on her pregnancy as an opportunity to praise all pregnant full-time mothers and confess that working while growing another human in her was very tough, often getting about 10 times more tired than usual. Her expressions during her pregnant ordeal really showed that Vanessa worked really hard on set for her fans. The Riverdale star revealed that the birth of her son was a frightening occurrence for her, as it was an emergency cesarean section amidst the COVID pandemic. Although the ordeal left her with a scar, Vanessa proudly honored it with a Japanese tattoo kintsugi, which is a sort of broken pottery repaired with gold, implying that there is beauty in imperfection. What a perfectly fitting tattoo. Did it get any better after welcoming her baby? Well, Vanessa was really straightforward about talking about her experience as a mother. After welcoming her cute baby boy River into the world in January 2021, she's been so excited about her motherhood journey. However, how did she cope with being a mother on set and in real life? With her character, Toni Topaz, also welcoming Anthony with Fangs Fogarty, Vanessa has had to work twice as hard on set. Although Vanessa absolutely loves being a mother, she wasn't one to gloss over the entire experience as rows of roses, testifying that people often make it seem easier than it actually is. In preparing future mothers, as she adds that there are definitely lots of sleepless nights. You might wonder, why didn't she use her baby on set? Even before giving birth, Vanessa has talked about the thoughts of using her own baby on set. She firmly stated that using her baby on set is not something she wants for her baby, as she'll like to keep him out of the public eye. After welcoming cute River, she still reiterated this, saying that River's choice to be on a filming set will be his alone when he is older. But does she sometimes regret not using River on set? It can't be classified as regret per se, but the 30-year-old actress sometimes wished she used River on set, as it would be easier because he's already familiar and close to her. She testified that it was really hard acting with another baby when your own baby is on the same set as her. The beautiful actress's conflicted feelings are quite understandable. As much as she'd like to keep her son away from the public eye, using him on the set might have been easier for her. It really wouldn't be much acting, as Vanessa would just be acting like a mom. However, bear in mind that this has in no way affected her acting, considering that she is a natural with the babies used on the set. The babies on set might not be her little boy, but this doesn't stop her from going all motherly on them. How does being a real-life mom help her acting? She recounts that sometimes she's not even acting, and she's just being a mother. At a point when Anthony got colic and she acted like she couldn't sleep, it was just her mother nature taking over. The mothers of the babies used must have felt reassured to have their babies in the loving and gentle touch of sweet Vanessa. Overall, she's proud of how strong she's grown since becoming a mother. So, how do Riverdale co-stars KJ Apa and Vanessa Morgan bond over being parents on set? A couple of months after Vanessa gave birth to her baby boy, KJ Apa also made an announcement about his baby, showing off his girlfriend's baby bump, and in that same year welcomed Sasha Canetti Apa. How did the duo bond over their new parent life? When KJ Apa announced his baby, Vanessa had foreseen that Sasha would eventually turn out to be River's best friend, and that was exactly how it turned out. Although Vanessa and Apa weren't so close before their new parent status, all they talk about when they meet on set is their new babies. Vanessa confirmed that having someone to share her experience with makes it really good. Since both of them mostly bring their babies to set, Sasha and River are fast becoming the best of pals, and they mostly hang out with each other. Did parenthood change their usual lifestyle on set? In some ways, it had changed how they socialize on set. For instance, it was easy to go for a couple of drinks before having their babies, without thinking much about it. But now, it is not so easy to do as they have parental responsibilities. Either way, the actress who plays the loving Toni character is glad to have someone else on set to share the exhaustion of parenting with. Thankfully, Sasha is not the only friend River has made on the filming set. Being the current golden boy on set, snatching it from the Archie character, River is doing a very good job of stealing the hearts of the cast and crew on set. Vanessa mentioned that the best babysitters for Little River were Lily Reinhardt, the actress who plays sweet Betty Cooper, and Drew Ray Tanner, who plays Fangs Fogarty. It's really funny to Vanessa that Drew has a very good relationship with River because of their parent on-screen romantic relationship, being the father of Vanessa's on-screen child. Anthony, it is amazing that Drew is able to express love and care for Vanessa's real child off-screen. Due to Anthony's experience with children, he is fast becoming the best great uncle to River. How does KJ Apa feel about being a father? The 24-year-old actor who plays the golden boy character Archie Andrews welcomed his baby boy with his girlfriend Clara Berry in September 2021, with much cheers from the cast and fans alike. Unlike his co-star Vanessa, he's only a father outside the acting set, but he also wishes Archie follows Toni's steps to have a child. When asked his thoughts on Archie, he was not shy in stating exactly what he hoped for his character on the show. He hoped Archie would settle down and maybe even have a child. Was his wish granted? Well, in part of his wish was actually granted as Archie sent fans wild when he eventually proposed to Betty. Unfortunately, the child part is not yet to be granted. However, the show teased at some point in season 6 that Betty was pregnant and placed fans on their toes by ending an episode without showing the pregnancy test result. To much disappointment from fans, Betty turned out not to be pregnant. At least fans got to see how supportive Archie was ready to be if Betty had actually been expecting. He was really downhearted to find out that she was not pregnant in episode 13 of season 6. What a bummer. Nevertheless, it's really nice to see Apa enjoying fatherhood. In a recent Instagram video, he was seen pouring breast milk into his cup of coffee and hilariously adding a caption stating his happiness that his wife is a milk machine. In response to Apa's goofy comment, Clara joked that she's happy to feed her family. Apa's natural transition into fatherhood is impressive considering the fact that Sasha is his very first child. We can't wait to see his character Archie act the same. The star notes that fatherhood has really brought out a whole different side of him and made him realize the most important people in his life, as well as love and appreciate the people that matter. Having a life that majorly revolves around his new boy is an awesome experience for the Riverdale star, as he recounts that the more time he spends with Sasha, he sees much of himself in this little boy, which sometimes gives him goosebumps. In the cute pics of both of them circulating the internet, Apa's love for his son is really overflowing. And that makes the end of this video. What are your thoughts on Vanessa's journey into motherhood? And are you still expecting Archie to father a child? We'd like to know what you think in the comments section. Thanks for stopping by, and goodbye.